gives no mercy. Now pleads for it. I thought you were made of sterner stuff. Oh no, you don't, Megatron! Oh, scrap. I have one of your Autobots hostage, Optimus. What are you going to do about it? What am I gonna do? Take him out with you. Wait, what? Optimus? Are you being serious right now? Yeah, Hot Rod, you should have stayed out of the fight. Come on, Prime, not even I'm that evil. Well, that's just Prime. Okay, Prime, let's not go too crazy. I rise, you fall. Megatron. No. Soundwave superior. Optimus Prime inferior. You have been avenged, Megatron. All Decepticons, retreat. Ultra Magnus. What is it, Prime? Tell me. Did Hot Rod die? Yes, you shot him and killed him instantly. Boom shakalaka. Prime, who will lead us now? You're kinda arrogant. RC is too young. Springer's kind of cocky. Who's standing behind me?
I am, sir. My name is Overide. I was once the leader of Velocitron, until you liberated us from Decepticon control.
Well, there you go. She will lead you now. Goodbye forever. He's dead. He's for real dead this time. Overide, it looks like you're the leader now.
Ah, sweet! Epic montage moment!
You got the touch. You got the power.
Alright! So this is what it's like to be a Prime.
What about you?
You know what? Hey, what up everyone? Edward Thomas here. How y'all doing today? Today we're going to be taking a look at Mastermind Creations Reformatted 30 Nitro Racer by Mastermind Creations. So here's the box. On the side of the box, R30 Nitro Racer. We got that. Nitro Racer. Another face. And then on the back of the box, we got some posing, because you know how boxes are. And we have a warning. Find Mastermind Creations on Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. And yeah, so that's all for the packaging. Let's move right along with the actual figure. Now, this figure is based off of Transformers Cybertron Override, which I have right here for comparison. In vehicle mode, they're actually pretty similar in size. It's quite impressive, actually. And then here she is with Tarn from Mastermind Creations, or Kultur. So, you know, you got a tank and a car, both Cybertronian. So yeah, I think that's cool. So moving right along, in the box you also get this little tech spec sheet for Nitro Racer Reformatted. Strength is a 9, Intelligence 9, Speed 10, Endurance 10, Cast 10? That's supposed to be rank. Courage 8, Firepower 8, Skill 9. And there's another picture. I feel like they could have chose a different pose. But, moving right along from that, let's take a look at the figure. Figure comes with this gun right here. Very reminiscent of the original gun. And unlike the figure that this figure is based off of, Hot Rod, she does not come with a bow and arrow. So sad for bow and arrow fans. But in my opinion, this character kind of looks like the Batmobile from the Dark Knight series. You know, the tumbler tank. Except there's no giant back wheels. The back wheels are really tiny. Just, you know, tiny wheels. Figure rolls pretty nicely. In contrast to the original figure, which rolls really nicely. So, yeah, that's about it for vehicle mode. I like it. Looks cool. Only thing I wish it had were big back wheels instead of these little tiny ones. I just feel like that would make it a better racer or something. I don't know. I'm not a physics major, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, so moving right along the transformation, going to come under here, and you're going to pull open the feet, like so. And then you're going to come over here and open that, and then open these. And then you're going to take the legs and pull them out like so. And then you're going to take this entire section right here and pull it out and flip this up and then rotate that around like so. Try not to move this with it. Or not, never mind, you can move it with it. Just a side note, these little wings fall off very, very easily, so if you don't like that, just take some glue and glue them in. So, there we go. Alright, now back to the waist. So, what you want to do is turn that around, this top piece, without flipping everything else around with it. So, yeah, rotate the top piece around, and we're just going to take these off. Save them for later. Rotate that around like so, and then with the legs, you flip them in like this, and then you take these pieces, and then you close them down, and then you flip open the feet, and bada bing, bada boom, you got the legs done, and then the arms just kind of come untabbed. They tab in right there. So then you untab them, and then you take this piece and bring it down, flip up the head, bring this, these pieces, you're going to bring them in like so, and then you're going to rotate it up like so, and then it's just going to rest there, kind of, everything fitting into place. And then you're going to take these black tabs and bring them up like so, or I guess gray, and there you go. Then you fold out the arms, and bada bing, bada boom. Oh, shoot, missed a step. Alright, so you're going to bring this down, flip that down, then flip that up. Confused yet? Good. And then, that's why it wasn't locking nicely, because I forgot to put that down first. Alright, and there you go. You got Nitro Racer in her robot mode. And yeah, she looks pretty cool in this robot mode. Her gun, you can take that, and there you go. You got her in... Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I hit the pause button. I guess not. There you go. You got her in her robot mode. Whoopsie. And yeah, she looks pretty neat. You know what? I think I'm just going to make this a double review since Overide is a simple transformer. So then for Overide, what you're going to do is you can leave this on the back. This is her gun. So then you take your Cyberplanet key, or car keys, and then there you go. Then there you got her blaster. And as you can tell, it's gotten a lot more toned down for this figure, so you can have that. And then you can just put it back on her car mode. So for this figure, she's kind of spring-loaded. Yeah, it just flips on, and then you take this, flip it around, and then it plugs in the gun like so. And then you rotate the pieces like that. And then you rotate her legs. I'm rotating them like this because these joints are really tight. And then you take the foot, flip out the heel, take the foot, flip out the heel, and there you go. You got her in her robot mode. And yeah, that's... Oh, shoot. So yeah, having them stand side by side, you can see where the inspiration came from, such as these little spike things on the shoulders of this figure. Yes, obviously there are some differences, because this was not intentionally supposed to be this mold, but it plays it off pretty nice. Like, you can almost believe that Overide was like, you know what? I'm done being Overide. I wish to use the power of the Matrix and become Nitro Convoy. Nitro Convoy. Sorry, I have a cold. The only time I can make videos is when I'm sick. But yeah, robot mode, very similar. So since this review is mostly for Nitro Racer, we're going to look at her first. So head is on a ball joint. Can't spin 360 just due to the shoulder pieces, but that's our collar armor. But that's pretty cool. Arms are on double hinge up top, on a spin swivel up there. Can go out pretty far, so long as you have the arms like that and not in any other direction beside up above the shoulders. There is a swivel right above the double hinged elbow, so that's pretty neat. Then there's a swivel joint underneath the double hinge elbow, so also pretty neat. And then the hand is on a ball joint and opens and closes, and trigger finger is separate from the other, so she can point. Kind of. Very vaguely point, like, eh. It's over there, like type on the keyboard with one finger, because that's how most people type. At least that's how I type. Waist can spin 360 degrees. Legs can go forward. They can go backwards. They can go out. And they can go in, obviously. Oh, they can go in half a click. Sweet. Swivel underneath the hip joint. Knee bends pretty deep. Like, look at that. That's more than a 90-degree angle. Foot can go forwards and backwards. More so if you don't mind making the heel go in itself. Oh, I guess you can also give her high heels now. Foot is also on a pivot, so can do that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the rotation for Nitro Racer, which, is pretty good for a figure, especially third party, but I guess they make better Transformers now. Since this is a double review, we'll move along with Overide. Head does not rotate. It's on a stick. It just stays there forever. Arms can spin 360 degrees. Shoulders can go in and out due to the wheels being part of the transformation. Swivel above the elbow underneath the shoulder. Elbow joint just 90 degrees. Nothing for the hand. Legs can go up. They can go forward. They can go backwards. They can go out. They can go in. They can rotate underneath the hip. Knee joint bends fairly decent. Foot can go in. Can't really go out. It doesn't even go out all the way for a proper stand. Like, you gotta bend her knees in order to stand her up. Like, she's not standing on her own very well. That keeps coming undone. Here she is with Coulter, and oh man, that would be menacing. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm like 6 foot something, and most of the girls I've dated are a bit shorter. Actually, most of the time, I guess it'll be about... No, that's too short. Well, let's just say I'm a little bit taller in comparison to most of my girlfriends. I don't have multiple girlfriends. I mean, like, in times past when I've dated... I'm gonna go jump in front of traffic now. So, speaking of girlfriends, here she is with other female Transformers. We got RC, Ariel, Strongarm, and Windblade. And then, just cause, here is Nitro in the background for... These are my children. If you mess with them, you mess with me. So, yeah. And just to give you a quick size comparison of how big she really is, she's about the size of a Voyager, so I think they could also make a custom Springer out of her. From IDW Comics. Just gotta throw in a helicopter mode and it'll be all set. Man, you know what? The longer I have this guy, the cooler he gets. Same with Nitro. She's just awesome. Alright, so final thoughts. The Overide figure is definitely aged. With the joints and the transformation, especially that spring gimmick. I haven't seen one of those for a while. overall, not bad. I mean, I do have my problems with her, him, depending on if you're American or Japanese. Is she Nitro Convoy or Overide? But there are some designs I do like the legs, the wheel being tilted in, the headlights being the feet. I wish the feet would bend forward just a little bit more. That way she's not constantly falling back, because of tippy toes. But arms are small. I feel like that's easily customizable. Just gotta get, Movie 1 Bumblebee arms. Throw them on. Now, as far as Nitro Racer, I really don't have that many complaints other than the wings popping off, whenever they want. But other than that could be fixed with some glue, and that's like, what, $1 at Dollar Tree? $1 a weight in the state of Texas. But, yeah, no, she's pretty cool. Oh, no. And, if you have both, then, like I said, you can you can have it to where you can recreate the G1 scene where Optimus dies, and then Overide gets the Matrix, because Overide is there. And then, Matrix of Leadership opening scene, Nitro Convoy. Since she is the leader of Velocitron. But, yeah, overall, figure, rating 3 out of 5. This figure, 5 out of 5. Really good. Excellent posability. Stands pretty well. Not so much on this figure, but, I've been wanting to get this figure for a long time, so I'll let nostalgia take over for me. Anyways, this has been Edward Thomas. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a great day. God bless and be safe out there. And, eat your veggies, because you can go from this to this. Or, be careful who you call ugly in high school, or junior high, or elementary. Don't bully. Don't bully. Be kind. Rewind. And stop beating up Eject. I'm sorry, I'm just running out of things to say. Other than Hasbro's really trimmed down females. Except for Strong Arm. But she's supposed to be that way. And I guess for a last comparison, and here they are with Samus Aran, because I just bought her. Well, God bless and be safe out there. Thank you. Thanks for the subs.